Lori from SimplyPlantFood, and this is my daughter, Danielle. And this is our first video, so be kind to us. So on this video, we want to talk about why we became plant-based or vegan, and also we're going to do a quick recipe with you guys, okay? So first, I'm going to start first and say that why I became vegan or vegetarian. Well, actually it was vegetarian. It was probably about 7 years ago that I did that. And what happened is I've always I love animals, right? I love all animals, and I was probably the biggest meat eater. Like my family will tell you, like for snacks, I would eat like...
She'd sit at the couch at 11 at night eating a piece of chicken
or
just right
steak.
off the bone.
Yep. I was huge meat eater, right?
Yeah.
So I get it. I totally understand. But there was something deep in my soul. It was troubled because I always thought, no, this isn't right. So anyway, I talked to Danielle's friend one time, and she said, why don't you go on the PETA site and get some recipes and maybe try Monday not eating meat, right? So I thought, well, okay, I'll check it out. So I went on the site, and they had a video from YouTube, and it was called Meet Your Meat by, what was his name? One of the Beatles guys. Anyway, so I watched that, and I bawled for probably straight half an hour, and I just said, I can't do this anymore, right? And I asked all the animals. At that point, I was so broken that I asked animals to forgive me. I remember thinking, please forgive me for all of the I've done to you, right? But you don't realize it, right? Anyway, so that was when I became vegetarian. But as the journey rolled on, and I started watching YouTubers, thank you YouTubers out there, I watched Dan McDonald, and I watched Raw Christina, and now I'm watching Hannah. So like I just, you find others out there. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, there's terrible things happening in the dairy industry, right? I gotta stop eating cheese and milk and all that stuff, and eggs and everything, right? So yeah, so then that was about 2 years ago that I got that awakening, I guess.
And she was a lone wolf during this whole thing.
Yes.
Nobody else in our family, and not even me, and none of her friends. Like she was doing this all just her.
Yes.
And YouTube.
Yes, exactly. And trust me, it was rough because I not as much now, because I think people, like I'm a Gemini, so I'm pretty, like, I change all the time. So they're probably thinking, oh my God, this is just a phase she's going through. I know my friends were definitely thinking that. And maybe the family too. Were you guys thinking that? Probably.
At the very beginning.
First, yeah. But as I progressed, right? So I made a stand. I think it's something that it just happens, right? Because I know there's a lot of vegans out there that can be not very nice, and we're not going to be that kind. We're just gonna tell you our story.
Pretty easy going.
We're just going to tell you a story and give you recipes and show you that you can do it. It's easy, right? So, but there are struggles. Like there's times that there's struggles, and that's why we need each other. So, but anyway, yeah. So now I'm vegan, and I'm very thankful for it because now my health is starting to take the turn. But again, I started out being a vegetarian because of the animals, and I went vegan as animals. But now I'm into my health, right? So now I love the animals, but I gotta take care of my health so I can have my grandbabies and chase them around, and I have a lot of heart disease in my family, and I'm not going down that road. So, and both of us are nurses I'm not practicing nursing, but I still have that in my heart, right? So, yeah. Anyway, so that was kind of my journey. And Danielle, she just started just recently, so she's
just a month ago.
Yeah, fresh.
Before that, I did a vegan 21-day Chris Carr with my mom almost a year ago, August, and it was a pretty stressful time in my life. I just got a new job, so everyone was like, what are you doing? And I didn't have caffeine, and like I said, I was a nurse, or I'm a nurse, and long days, so it was pretty stressful. I thought, I don't know if I can do this vegan thing, but it was pretty strict. It was about healthy vegan.
Healthy eating.
So I didn't have those delicious kind of transition vegan things.
Yeah.
So I went back to eating meat.
After that.
Yeah.
But just a little bit.
Yeah, but I tried to eat some vegetarian and vegan meals because I did enjoy the 21 days and how I felt. I felt great. So, and then about 2 months ago, I started watching some of the Netflix videos. Cowspiracy, Plant Matters. there's a few other ones that get mentioned quite a bit.
A really good one that's coming out now, but you have to pay for it. It's called What's the Health?
Yeah, What the Health.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I still have to watch that one.
But that'll come out on Netflix probably in a couple of years free, but if you can afford it and really invest and you really believe in this, pay for it.
Yeah. So, so watch those, and I'm not a huge, like, I love animals, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't have any pets of my own.
Yeah, but you don't want to see any harm to them.
But I don't want to see harm to animals, and those videos really affected me, so I said, you know what, I'm not going to eat animals anymore. I bawled in some of the videos, so I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. And the fact that it's illegal and you're not supposed to be seeing what's going on in the industry, it just shows you that it's obviously not right. So,
exactly.
So I just kind of spontaneously a month ago decided I'm going vegan. And I had contemplated for, well, a month at least. Should I go vegan? Should I do it? I'm like, it seems so hard. But you know what? It's better now because they have so many options.
Oh, yeah.
Even when you eat out and whatnot. So
yeah, it's so much better. Even from the last couple of years for me, like there's just more. I mean, we live in Canada. That's the other thing, right? So we don't always have. I mean, you Americans get all the great stuff, but anyway, they're coming out with stuff. It is the junk food, but it's great for people transitioning, right?
So, and I've tried to not have too much of the junk food because I don't want to really like it and then not eat the healthy stuff. So I've tried to kind of keep it plant-based as much as I can, unless I have a craving that I get something vegan junk food. But
so our channel basically is going to be about healthy food options, right? We're going to show you some junk food too. There's those options too, but we're really looking at the health end of it, right? Like eating a little bit lower fat, because I didn't realize as the last while that I've been eating like vegan, but I'm eating junk, right? And so I've actually put weight on. So I will talk about that in my videos as we go along. So thanks for watching. We really appreciate it, and give us some feedback. And you can
hit subscribe. Like our video if you liked it.
Support vegans. And stay tuned, because next video is our zucchini noodles with lentil spaghetti sauce. Yes. Oh yeah, you're gonna like this one.
It's gonna be good.
All right.
Have a great day.